People often talk about running the play as if it just happens. But for Cooper Kupp, it's about knowing and executing the entire playbook. It's a mental game of chess where you counter a defensive strategy with an endless number of plays. An endless number of plays he needs to know and execute in split seconds.
For me, it started when I was younger and my body wasn't there. I wasn't as fast or strong as anyone else, but I could, do the skill-wise stuff, the technique. I had complete control over that stuff. I could learn all of that stuff. And it just went into like honing that in. How can I be that much better? And in football, there's always so much more you can do, so much more you can learn.
And champions are always looking to learn more.
And so, for me, it's like grabbing little bits from people, incorporating into what I do, and then, I've learned a 3-step weave I've learned it from Larry Fitz, watching one-on-ones that he did with Arizona back in the day. And he did it a lot of times at the top of routes to be able to move defenders, and I tried to incorporate that 3-step into, my routes within 5 yards as well. So it's just little things in that regard. It's like, hey, this is, shaving milliseconds off of, getting out this break, but maybe that's the difference between, catching this ball or a DB breaking it up. So those small things, the things that you think you take for granted, go dive into those things and see what you can find.
And knowing the recycling playbook can have just as big of an impact. A sustainable future becomes a reality by knowing the recycling playbook in your community and executing the plays. Everyone wants to make a difference and recycle, but sometimes good intentions lead to wish cycling. That's when people put non-recyclable items into the recycling stream, hoping they get recycled.
For things to be recycled properly, you have to get them into the right spots. Things have to go through the right processes. And so if you're throwing stuff that's not supposed to be recycled in there, it's just going to cause a big problem.
For instance, items like this infinitely recyclable aluminum tray needs to be free of food debris and residue. That's because when melted, the food residue can become burned carbon that can contaminate the recycled material it becomes a part of. And compostable materials should never get mixed in with the recycling bin. Learn the plays of what can be recycled in your community and know how best to do it.
It's just something, like I said, it might take you 2 minutes to kind of learn what that is, but it makes a big difference down the line.
You can be a sustainability champion. Everyone can.